Solo, well, everyone knows Solo, Malik. Well-versed lineup. This one, 3 Brazilians in it. We saw them beat the side of Gambit, but, you know, Gambit definitely helped them. It is going to be first blood onto sides, though. DENDI actually getting first blood. Okay. Oh, he's got the full Orb of Corrosion. Cookie stun misses. Crystallize going to run away. There's going to be an attempt on Solo's life. And Solo will get taken down. Duster with the rotation top side. Bottom tier 1's already been taken by NoTechies. And the TP will at least get Pangolier back to safety. Sayach up in mid. Impale to hold RDO away. DENDI doesn't have any mana left, but the kill does come in for RDO. Zipping from Ergon. And DENDI without mana would be normally an easy target if the Wraith King was not there. Snapfire. He's going for the first item Mule, so that Aghanim Scepter is gonna take years before they have it finished. Out towards mid. It's gonna be the rune bottom, and it's a regen rune for Ergon to be picked up. Solo careful, because 5-up is chasing after him. Knocks him down to the low ground, where DENDI is just waiting to kill off Solo. Gets the last hit in. DENDI is on 3 kills already. Dust is going to be hunted by Crystallize in the meantime. But Sexy Fat dies to Ergon, who still has that regen rune running. And Duster will fall. DENDI does need to be a little bit careful. Jumps to the side. And, well, the regen's rune still ran on Ergon. So DENDI, Astral Step, Dissimulate, tries to get over the edge. However, he's being hunted from every angle, and the kill secured for Ergon, who breaks DENDI's killing spree. Duster bottom lane, gonna get ganked. Maledict level 3, Centaur Stomp holding him in place for a second longer, but he can just place the death ward, get the kill. However, DENDI with the quick rotations finds Solo. Malik walking into the Aether Remnant, and there's a pretty big stun lock from 5-up. The Ravage gets blown in return. Maledict onto the Wraith King. Mortimuscus is coming in from deep, but Sayach interrupts it with a great impale to make sure that Malik is the one to try and run away. Luckily enough, there's going to be, of course, DENDI jumping through, has the Aether Remnant available, is going to hold Solo in place, but is the fight going to continue? They bought back on the Enchantress, and they're just going to back off for the rest of this engagement. You are right. I'm sorry for not specifying. There's going to be a jump in onto Sexy Fat. Snapfire taken down by Crystallize. A good move forward. I mean, they do have themselves the Aegis on the Storm Spirit secured. Kaya as his next. I'm going for the BKB straight up. If he has a BKB, they don't have any BKB piercing effects, do they? No, they do not. Radiance is getting close from the Wraith King. Normally, once the Wraith King gets the Radiance and they take a good fight, keyword good fight, a reasonable fight at least, then he does have a chance to do a lot of damage in these engagements. They are already 7k behind, so it's looking more dire by the minute. Is Dendy going Ags? Yes, he's halfway there. Still needs a decent amount more. The Aegis on Ergon's going to get popped, but he's back. He's going to zip in onto Sexy Fat. Sexy Fat needs help. DENDI's got the Aether Remnant to try and keep them at bay, but Sexy Fat, yeah, there's not much he can do. He's going to get the cookie stun onto Ergon, but the Ravage makes sure that RDO cannot hit and kill off Ergon. Who's going to go deep? Finds the kill onto DENDI together with the Sayach. Sexy Fat's also dead. The Death Ward being placed from Solo onto RDO, but the tower is hitting Solo pretty heavily. RDO is looking for that kill. It's actually going to turn around. Solo is still going to die to the tower nonetheless. Even though, the Radiance is going to get the kill. DENDI loses his life after a dieback. And that fight went terribly wrong for Bait. But they do have a courier in the near vicinity. And that courier is immediately gonna die. They know that they're in the Roche Pit. Are they gonna go for a defense? Snapfire's got the Aghanim Shard. So he's got that Scatter Blast close range stun / knockback. The extra damage dealt. I haven't seen a lot of Snapfire this batch. Meme Hammer lands onto RDO. The Wraith King being controlled up a little bit. Pops the BKB. Quickly crits down Sayach. But there's going to be a fight on the backline. Sexy Fat's in trouble. Gets himself silenced. Can't even get the Scatter Blast Aghanim Shard going. Zip immediately onto Duster. And Bait are crumbling. Yes, they did manage to quickly get the kill onto Sayach. But they're going to CC lock down that Wraith King. He doesn't have a BKB, so can't even TP out. And he is completely surrounded. That means after that they can head into the Roche Pit. Zipping, going for Sexy Fat. There's going to be the quick catch, and they pounce immediately. No chance to save his life. Rolling Thunder from 5 up to try and create distraction in the fight. They're going to go for Solo. The Witch Doctor's in trouble. The Witch Doctor is dead. DENDI jumping on the back line does have his BKB popped. Everyone has the BKB spot, but the advantage does lie in favor of the farmed lineup of NoTechies. RDO is going to lose his first life. They still have the Ravage available, by the way. Malik still hasn't popped it at all. And they're going to get rid of RDO. Malik can just pop it for the second time. There's going to be the Ravage. The Invis detection already placed before the Glimmer Cape even gets used. And they are just overwhelming Bait right now. Forced back all the way into the fountain. Bait, they give up and they lose game number 1 against NoTechies, who honestly had a very good performance on their side. Okay, it's going to be a mid-death profit. Centaur offlane. Zayach and GPK both talked to different organizations and like refused to play and stuff like that to get out of their contracts, that sort of stuff. Okay, Sexy Fat. There's going to be an attempt in the top lane. They're trying to disengage. Center Stampede. Crystallize is on the run. That thing that's chasing it after him looks like a rocket the entire time. Well, the exhaust pipe. It looks weird. But yeah, Exorcism and Centaur Stampede pop. They don't get on top of Crystallize. And he's just going to be Gucci. Walk back into the lane and can continue farming to his heart's content. That is a very unfortunate situation. Now Sexy Fat, he's going to get stunned up himself. Blasted in the face by Solo. And the kill goes to Crystallize with a good rotation. Top net worth of the game. Chillin'. And the life drain on 5 up is an easy kill. Vulcan Bet and Paramatch are fighting. Why? Solo drops pretty low. The skeletons are actually almost going to kill him. He needs to dip out of there. In the meantime, the Ravage gets blown onto the Wraith King. That's his first life gone. In a couple of seconds, he's got his second life drain. Decrepify. But the Center Stampede gets him out of harm's way. Solo comes back charging in with a big blast. No. Not going to pop and illuminate, it seems. They're just going to get rid of DENDI in the meantime. A 5-man rotation. And they had perfect strats. They played superb together. You know, eventually it died down, but they played really well. And that has to be part of the captain, of course. 5 up, slowed down. There's going to be an attempt on Sexy Fat's life. He gets blown up, and Solo will be able to. Kuro is... I've seen Kuro also have very bad games. I remember a Winter Wyvern game where in one game he cold embraced his Miracle on Troll Warlord while he popped his ulti 3 times. So he pops his Troll Warlord ulti and then gets cold embrace. And then at that point you're like, what? Oh my god, what a Serpent Ward coming out from 5 up. Holding Malik in place. The skeletons are also there. They're gonna go for RDO, who doesn't have a reincarnate available though, unfortunately. But DENDI, he's got himself the exorcism going. He's going for Malik. Malik is dead. There's gonna be Sexy Fat with the hoof stomp in onto Crystallize. They're looking for more targets here. DENDI does need to be careful because Crystallize does do a lot of damage, but not enough. And DENDI is hunting for blood. He's looking for Zayach. Do they have enough detection? No, they do not. I will never see that item on a Centaur in my life, but I would love to see it. Zayach, Bounty Hunter, is going to be controlled up. Life Drain, though. Ergon, being that supportive Pugna, saves his teammate's life. 5 up is going to get taken down by Crystallize in the meantime. And they're going to get themselves some tracks available from Zayach. It seems, well, they have a defense coming in. I mean, they should know that it's going on right now. As you can see, RDO is walking forward. There is, at the moment, no Coddle available, but he's going to TP in to try and help out. RDO is going to lose his first life already. I mean, this is the thing. He's walking in. His team is nowhere to be seen just yet. There's the Ravage coming out from Malik. Controls them up. RDO is going to get bursted down. 5 up, trying to disengage, but he's going to lose his life immediately afterwards. Duster's going to be next. And that's because there seems to be a very lacking amount of team communication amongst Bait. And the high ground push comes out. Gyrocop's building the Aghanim Scepter. Solo, he's got the Ags himself. He's got that Will-O-Wisp available. If you make an overstep, you are going to get absolutely destroyed by this Coddle. Will-O-Wisp. I love it. I love the Will-O-Wisp. I love playing Coddle at the moment. I love how incredibly diverse the hero is. And also, this is one of the sickest effects ever from the Pugna Life Drain. Well, the kill comes out for Zayas. Does need to get himself back. Call down to push all of them back. But look at that. There's the Will-O-Wisp to come through. He did not have his ulti, so he couldn't blast them all the way back. Zaya's going to get jumped, but of course, Ergon saves his teammate, heals him up for the time being. Sexy Fat blown to smithereens by Ergon, and 18k net with advantage. NoTechies. I mean, RDO is still farming up, trying to get his BKB, but can't really make much more of this game. This is just a quick 2-0. They did win yesterday a game against Alliance, but I would not put too much stake in that. Oh, Milan, yeah, I rate Milan higher than Biver. Definitely. Okay, Ravage, Will-O-the-Wisp coming out, call down, look at this, just pure damage thrown on top. And nothing much more that they can do. They buy back onto Solo, he loses life to RDO, but RDO, he's just being completely blocked in. Malik even running to the other side to try and get the full block, and Hoof Stomp comes out from Malik though, but it is going to be a quick kill onto Sexy Fed. Dondo back in the fray of things, but he already popped Exorcism, so it's on cooldown right now. That's like the biggest cooldown that your team has, and you don't have it available. Ergon charging forward with the haste rune. He's going to go for RDO. The Wraith King is going to lose his second life, and we all know what's going to happen from here on out. It's the hunt for Dendi's life. GG's get called. Ergon, no life drain? Does he get the kill? Yes, he does. Ergon finishes it off. A full team wipe in favor of NoTechies, and 27-6. Laning stage, both games went well. Right after the laning stage, you know, they just outfarmed them.